L'internationale sera légèrement. Hello, I'm the Jim Stanton, and today we are going back to the hit Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserreich. And as you might have guessed from my very, very poor French, today we are playing Les Communes de France. The Third Republic ended the way it began, defeated by German arms and facing communist revolution at home. Because yeah, when Germany won World War I, the communists took over France, the syndicalists took over France and kicked the French government down to Algeria, led by the Lion of Verdun and definitely not a Nazi sympathizer in this timeline, Philippe Pétain. Now, sadly, the French rework still has not happened yet, which sucks, but I really got the urge to reduce Germany to its natural state. And today, I'm going to do just that. It's so boring setting up all these ships. Is Kerensky gonna live when Russia gets its rework? Because I really hope he does. After all of the suffering he goes through in every single game of Kaiserreich, this man deserves something good to happen to him. Yes, the fall of Marceau Pervert. I mean, of course he's a pervert, he's French. And it would seem various syndicalist thinkers have formed the Totalist Charter, a sort of totalitarian socialism, if you will. Let us hope the people reject this madness, even though they most certainly will not. Right now that Comrade Pervert has been thrown out of office, we need to start the elections. And for all of these choices, I think I'm going to go with the Cerealians, because authoritarian socialism sounds pretty base to me. What's not based is crowning kings. We'll get to them later. What's also not based is anti-socialist dictatorships. But we'll deal with them later too. Oh, good heavens, look at the time! It's time for Afghanistan to get kicked in the In the meantime, our elections are done. And the Cerealians have achieved a majority. So congratulations to Comrade Valois. Meanwhile, Germany forgot how to economy. Silly Germans. Can't do anything right. Perfect. And now that the capitalist economies have collapsed, true socialism will take over the world. You know, can they just do it themselves? It sounds like a lot of work. Alright, now that we've won, Mr. Pierre Monat has decided that he wants to have no part in this and has decided to resign. So, congratulations to Georges Valois. Oh my god, he's got a hat! This is unthinkable! This is unheard of! What is this, Kaiser Redux? Meanwhile, Austria is also dying. Meanwhile, China is dying! Everyone is dying except for me. Oh, interesting. And now that we've settled our politics, we can make a new flag immediately. And as cool as that tricolor flag is, I think we gotta go with red. Insert Les Mis song here. Yep, Afghanistan has been thoroughly kicked in the nethers, and nobody cares. Ooh, and even China has turned its back on Germany. Excellent. That is one less thing for me to worry about. Oh, and it looks like White Ruthenia is about to start LARPing. Look at those demilitarized zones. White Ruthenia is having a real bad time. Ooh, Australia! Syndicalists have taken over Australia. Excuse me, Australasia. The coup has left the nation in shock, with syndicalist loyalists already taking to the streets across Australasia to prevent demonstrations and outbreaks of violence. A welcome addition to the world revolution. Oh, and Britain elected Sylvia Pankhurst. Yeah, gaslight gatekeep girl boss, am I right? Oh, and the Pope died. Pope? More like poop, am I right? I reiterate my previous comment. Unfittingly for a faction called the Internationale, we are hosting an international conference of socialists to be held a week after May Day. It feels a bit early to get this event. It's not the week after May Day yet. And Germany wants us to renew the Treaty of Metz, which means accepting the fact that they own Alsace-Lorraine. Yeah, sure, we'll lay low for now, that's fine. 9th Congress of the Third Internationale. It's still not the week after May Day yet. It's only the 30th of March. Oh, cool, and we're hosting the Workers' Olympiad, which I can only assume is basically Socialist Olympics. We'll host them here. Cool, and we gain 1 infrastructure for that. Love when things pay off. All of the delegates have arrived for our conference. What a miracle, too, because it's still a month away. First up, Spain. And yes, we will absolutely be helping them, because I do not want to have to deal with a hostile Spain. Not in the slightest. Second up is America, and of course we will help them out as well. If anything, they're even more important to help. Oh, well, so much for syndicalist Australasia, I suppose. Well, that was disappointing. Next up, Latin America. And, you know, yeah, sure, they can we can help. And it seems we have our matched opponent, Kurt von Schleicher. Just another junker serving the Kaiser. Next up, Italy, and once again, we will absolutely be helping them out. Next up, the Arab world, and yeah, sure, man. Whatever you say, kid. Oh, right, and the Kuomintang. Yes, we will help them as well. Can I actually send them volunteers? I can. Sure, I'll send some tanks their way. And sure, India, I'll help you out too. Next up, yeah, I agree, us white people are a terror. Just another reason we must end the capitalist system of murder and robbery. And also end all the white people. Oh. Well, that's pretty interesting. A radical socialist South Africa. Well, here's hoping they can hold out, because I'm currently busy helping with China. And so ends the 9th Congress. And tomorrow, the Internationale will be the human race. Alright, let's go see what we can do to help these Chinese out. Ah, see, it's finally May Day. Man, I can't wait for the conference in a week. I'm unreasonably mad about that. Well, let's see how far these tanks can take me. Turns out pretty far. Yeah, turns out, tanks pretty good. Nice. And hopefully they can take down Mr. Dong without too much issue. Cool, and I can also intervene in Indochina. I would love to give Germany another kick in the balls there. My previous adventures in Indochina have not gone well. Oh my, that's quite a long yun. I'm gonna say it every time because I love how stupid it is. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to send more volunteers. I don't mind. And the workers in the Ruhr are on strike. Well, we shall provide some support, obviously. Giving Germany as many kicks in the balls as possible is kind of our thing. Oh, and I can send support to Poland too. Sure. Man, I really am intervening in just like every country in the world, aren't I? Ah. It would seem Sand France has gotten some ideas. Honestly, just typical reactionary behavior if you ask me. They'll be shot one day. Indochina is at war, and I don't think I'm going to be able to send volunteers. Oh, I can. I can only send 2 though. That's fine. 2 is all I need. I will probably send my mountaineers for this. Oh, goodbye, Mad Baron. You won't ruin my game this time around, you son of a... Alright, Indochina, this time around, I'm going to do everything I possibly can to help you succeed. Easy peasy. Zhang is driven from Jinan. Hopefully this will be the end of China's basest warlord. Well, at least Japan is keeping its democracy. I mean, stupid bourgeois democracy. Alright, well, I have secured the left Kuomintang, and that is basically all I can do for them for here. Yep, it's official. The left Kuomintang has gained its foothold. A victory for socialism in the East. I have a feeling the second German East Asia starts trying, we are screwed. Oh, right, I can send air volunteers too. Let me do that. And the Balkans look ready to start another war. That's honestly, that's just normal for them. I'll let them do their thing. Oh, and it would seem our matched opponent has fallen. And in his place, we now have the Schwarz-Weiß-Rot government. Well, I hope they enjoy their time in power, because it won't last forever. Ooh, and it looks like America's about to get spicy. Huey Long has been elected president. I was worried they might elect Floyd and he'd have a compromise with the socialists or something stupid like that. But no. And Spain's been lit up too. I will help them out. Let me not send tanks this time around. They seem to run out of supply too easily. Alright, this will be interesting, trying to fight wars on multiple fronts at the same time. I do not have faith that I can pull it off. No! South Africa! Oh, that's tragic. I didn't even notice. That's 2 things the Entente seemed like they were going to give me before yanking away from me at the last moment. Ooh, and the Social Democrats were elected in Brazil. Hopefully that'll turn into something good for me, but I don't have much faith at this point. Oh my god, look at that encirclement. The fact that we're able to pull off these encirclements in Vietnam is pretty good. Next stop, Hanoi. Oh, never mind, we don't even have to. All right. Another success in the East. Alright, now I can focus on Spain. Well, that's unfortunate. I've got to stop getting so cocky with my, attempts at encircling, because they just keep ruining me. Ah, finally, some more good news. Socialists have seized Norway. These are the kinds of things I like to see. Yep, the Balkans are at war again, typical. Ooh, and I can influence Poland. Yes, please. Poland will... If Poland turns to our side, they will basically become a speed bump. But, would be good. Oh, and it would seem that Switzerland is having some troubles too. Perfect. You know what, let me just send Anarchist Spain all the material that I've got in my stockpiles. See if that helps them out. And there goes America. Excellent. What I should have done is sent all my equipment to America, considering they will absolutely bail me out if I was given the chance. But I also desperately need Spain on my side. Yep, Switzerland's in trouble. Let me move my army over to Switzerland real quick. Oh, how did that happen? We had circled some folks. Sweet. Oh, that's an interesting choice, MacArthur. I've never seen an AI MacArthur do this. He abandoned Washington and is gonna fight in the middle of America. I mean, hey, best of luck to you. Okay, here's where I think I'm gonna send my tanks. Yep, the Second American Civil War. The destiny of America is at stake, and for the love of God, we need to win. Ooh, Mexico's my friend. Yay. God, there's so many wheels spinning right now. Yep, and Savikov's going crazy in Russia. That's none of my concern right now. Oh, and this time Britain's hosting the next Congress. Okay, yeah, we'll show up. Would be kind of rude of us to say no, wouldn't it? And again, when has a Frenchman ever cared about being rude? Oh, for a second I thought that was us that took Madrid. Nope, it was the Carlists. Uh-oh, and the 10th International Congress has ended. And really all we did is just say, yeah, we support America, yeah, we support Chile, whatever. In the meantime, let's crush some Swiss. All right, Switzerland, please give us hot Savoy. Just hand it over, be nice. Oh, thank God, they just accepted. Sweet, easy peasy. All right, we have successfully pushed well into Virginia, and we're about to enter North Carolina on the American front. On the Spanish front, it's a complete mess. Oh, and we seem to have gotten a little bit more of Switzerland than we were expecting. Yeah, it looks like the American Union State is not long for this world. Baton Rouge has been taken by the Federalists. Oh my God, the Syndicalists took Madrid! Yay! Glad to see somebody's actually pulling their weight. Jesus, this is one massive push the CNT are doing. I didn't think they had it in them. On the American front, we're just pushing down the coast. We've made our way into South Carolina. And hopefully the American Union State will capitulate soon. Oh my, and Barachia's not doing too well. But they did take Delhi, which is pretty cool. And there's another uprising, this time in the Dutch East Indies. I won't help them out though. They're not socialist. Decolonial, yes, but socialist, no. And there's war between Chile and Argentina, and yeah, I suppose I am gonna have to get involved in that one too. Okay, I can only send 2 there. I will send... Why are my people dying over there? Oh, because they're still on the border with Switzerland. My bad. All right, time for yet another front for me to get involved in. What? Chile already lost Santiago? That's not good for me. Jesus, they're really taking a beating. All right, this one might be over before it began. Yep, and Russia's doing Russian things. Good, and this time we took Burgos. The Spanish Civil War front is so chaotic. All right, just cleaning up the Carlists now, and looks like it's going to be pretty simple. So hopefully that means I can turn my attention towards, let's try helping you out for now. You seem like you're in the most dire need of assistance. And radical socialists have taken over Peru. Excellent. These are the kinds of things you like to see. All right, let's see how quickly I can just try and swarm the Argentinians here. Oh, and Italy, of course. Yes, because I don't have enough on my plate right now. Come on, we're almost there. Yes! Okay. That is a very good sign for me. Now just keep pressing the advantage, and hopefully we can put an end to this war. Oh, and there goes another unit of mine. Oh, hey, meanwhile, my Italian volunteers are just kind of sitting there doing nothing. Whoops. Let me send you to the front lines. There's too many things going on. I can't focus on them all at once. At least Spain's pretty much mopped up. And then I can get back to the American front. It would seem that Ireland has been taken over by a German-backed military coup. Well, that's problematic for me. But that is, as we say, a later problem. Yes! All right, Argentina cleaned up. Okay. That makes things a lot less stressful. That's one less front to deal with. And Spain is just about gone too. And that's Spain dealt with. All right, now I can focus on America mostly. And I can meddle in Poland even more. Yes, I will make sure that they win. Thank you. All right, American Union State mopped up. Next, I gotta deal with the big one. But thankfully, now that we have just one front here, I think this will be a lot easier. What? The Germans cower. The Germans did not dare to send their fleet into the North Sea, allowing our force to operate freely. This has shown the power of socialism and weakness of the imperial great powers. No clue what that meant, but sure. Aw, well, it seems that Poland has decided there will be no election for us to win, and that looks like that's going to end very badly for China. There's no way the Qing are going to be able to hold out against Fengshan. Oh, that's going to be bad. You guys having fun over there? Okay. Why are you naval invading? You don't have the resources to waste on this. Ah, Spain. Yes, join us, please. Okay, that makes me feel a lot more secure about my life. It would seem Britain is trying to provoke an early war out of Germany. Please stop that. We can't afford this right now. I need America on my side first. Oh, and Germany offers an olive branch. Sure. Okay, so this conference sounds like a lot of meaningless platitudes. Sure, let's lower the world tension by a bit. I think they did a naval invasion that paid off this time. That was pretty cool. Nothing new on the Western Front, just very, very slowly pushing on the Federals. And on the Italian front, I think Italy might be doomed. Unless they're going to be able to finish off the two Sicilies now, which I don't think they're going to be able to do. I think this is game over for Italy. Okay. Can't believe I've gone through all this effort just to get Texas. Oh, and it looks like the Ottomans are about to collapse. That's fun. And it looks like my allies in Italy are about to collapse. That's not fun. I should have sent my mountaineers here to Italy. That's what I should have done. We're inching ever so slightly closer towards Denver. Can I just rush my way there? Oh, this is such a stupid idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Yes! Denver fell! Please let them just capitulate. They're not going to, but I wish they would. All right, now immediately rush back, because that wasn't worth... They did! Oh, I'm so happy right now. All right, now the question is, will they do a ceasefire with the Pacific states? Because they might not. Oh yeah, and Canada might also get involved, but let's not consider that possibility for the moment. Yep, there goes the Barachi Commune, sadly. It's all right. Socialism's already got a ton of wins in East Asia. They don't need that one. All right, so all things considered, Italy's probably a lost cause, but we'll keep fighting there. America's looking really good for us. Argentina's ours. Spain's ours. India's lost. China's looking good. Indochina's looking like they're going to get killed by the Japanese. But so far things are looking good in the lead up to our showdown against Germany. But that will have to wait until tomorrow. All right, day 2. Let's get a move on. Oh, that's right. Italy is screwed. Italy is like super duper screwed. Oh, and goodbye, Eddie. In his place, we have Albert. What a stupid name for a king. Oh, looks like Greece is about to pop off. Metaxas overthrows the Greek government. If I remember rightly, that guarantees a socialist revolution rising up, which means more interventions. God knows I haven't done enough of those. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, Canada. Why must you make my life so hard? Well, it seems like Canada didn't immediately crush the syndicates, so I think we're good. But man, Canada really wanted to throw a wrench in my plans. Oh, that's right, Kaiserreich has unit limits. Cool. I guess Greece doesn't have a socialist revolution. They just restored the monarchy. Alright, well, so much for that. Jesus, New England's pushing far. Ooh, that's not good. Meanwhile, it seems that Iceland has gone socialist. Yeah, sure. Join my faction. I don't anticipate you amounting to much, but cool. Oh, and there's New York City gone. Well, at the very least, I think I've managed to staunch the bleeding on the East Coast. Got no defense for the West Coast, though. Let's see if I can just break into Canada and stop this part of the war. It seems there's been a little bit of a diplomatic incident between me and Germany. I can't afford a war right now, so I will apologize. I need more time, and Germany demands some compensation. Sure, take it. Just let me delay this war by a couple of months. See if I can make a break for Ottawa. The answer's looking like no. Oop, yep, the Ottomans are dead. Yay. Yes! Okay, we took Ottawa. Is that enough to get Canada to just leave this war? Well, at least Peru's on my side. Ooh. Well, it looks like Russia's starting in World War II. Okay. Well, looks like we're doing this. I'm sorry, Combined Syndicates. I've taken you as far as I could possibly go. All right. It's war. Yep, here comes the push. Fortunately, seems we're holding the line. Holding the line works just fine by me. Oh, and it looks like the Entente and the Reichspakt failed to cooperate. That's also fine by me. Okay, well, while we hold the line, it seems like Italy's going our way finally. And it looks like it might be curtains for the Combined Syndicates. It's fine. It's a thing we'll deal with later. Ooh. There goes Italy. Excellent. We'll let Italy take all those. Ooh. But first, I will take their navies. And here comes Austria. Not great. Thankfully, at least I already have the army down here. Does this mean I could just push into Austria? Because that would be awesome. Sure is looking like Austria's the soft underbelly of the Reichspakt. Oh, and there goes Serbia to make this even easier on me. Okay, that's going to be a complete mess in the Balkans. Look at that. Albania and Bulgaria surrounded by the Belgrade Pact, which is surrounded by the Reichspakt. That's going to be a complete mess, and I do not want to be a part of it. Ah, Chile, welcome. Welcome to the cluster, you know what. Well, so much for that. I don't know what I expected Serbia, but I expected more than what I got. And Japan has come in to kick the Germans in the balls. Excellent. Ah, and Argentina as well. Welcome. Yep, that's looking like it's the end for the syndicates. They just keep grinding against me. And hopefully it's wearing them down, because otherwise I am screwed. I've got really no way to push them back. Oh. Yep, that's the end. The end of the syndicates. Which means America's going to join the Entente, which means bad times ahead for old Jim. Spain still hasn't dealt with Portugal yet. All right, hang on. I'm gonna do a bit of a risky move. Move my army away from the Austrian front and try and crush Portugal. Okay, that's Portugal dealt with. Now back to the front. Yeah, probably best to just shore up against the Austrians. My allies have it handled down there in Italy, I'm sure. Oh! I could hold an election. No. We can't do that right now. We're in the middle of a war. Ireland's gone. Thank God. One less problem for me. Meanwhile, I'm just kind of forced to hold here because there's no way I'm going to be able to push through this line. Jesus. We've already caused 700,000 Germans to die. With only 300,000 on our side. That's pretty good. Well, we're winning the air game. Looks like Russia's really on the move. It's a shame we can't really do much. Huh? The fall of Amsterdam? Oh, Britain! Once again coming in clutch! Oh hey, the Kaiser's dead! Yippee! And in his place we have Willie III. You better believe I'm gonna grab hold of that Willie and beat him senseless. The Socialist Republic of Armenia wishes to join the Third Internationale. I mean, sure, welcome aboard. Now go kill Georgia for me, please. Yep, Norway's gone. That's fine. Well, it looks like the left Kuomintang did pretty well by itself. Hopefully they can take down Japan. I got a nice encirclement here in Calais. All right. That makes me feel a little better about myself. I don't think I'm supposed to be getting this event, but thank you for the off-map civilian factory. Or thank me, I guess. I want to see what will happen if I attempt to push. It was about as well as I should have expected. Okay. Well, I did get Dunkirk out of that, so I guess that's something. Yep, it looks like Russia is still marching on. Well, we're stuck here. Looks like the Italian front's moving along. Finally. Oh, yep. Italy takes the Papal States. Can I take a ship? Yes, I can. Wow, we have caused so much damage to the Reichspakt. Almost 9 million of the Reichspakt, only 2.5 million of the Third Internationale, with admittedly some heavy casualties for Russia. Well, let's try this again, but really commit to it. We gained a tile, and Mexico's invading Cuba. Lovely. Oh my god, we're ever so slowly cracking through. We're cracking into Alsace-Lorraine. I almost feel safe putting this onto 5-speed, because we're getting a lot of green now. Oh, well, goodbye, Mongolia. Ooh, and goodbye, Flanders-Wallonia. Oh my god, please, just let me start really pushing. Let me break through. Yeah, it looks like Germany's just falling apart to the east. And hopefully I can make them fall apart in the west. There goes the Netherlands. Oh my god, are we really gonna... Is this really it? Just one big push was all it took? Oh my god, I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if it was, but I'm also gonna feel like a god among men. I suppose the real question is who's gonna get to Berlin first, me or Russia? I'm hoping it's me, but you never really know. Just look at those casualties. Granted, I've taken a lot now, but like, this is amazing. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, the Western Front for them is completely fallen. Italy's just about gone. Austria, we'll deal with Austria. Kiev has fallen to Russia. Topical. Please let me take Berlin. That's all I want. Please just let me take Berlin. Yes! fall of Berlin. Reports from Berlin confirm that the German capital has been captured by advancing Communard troops after long, merciless fighting through the greatest city of the Reichspakt. German forces put up stiff resistance, hoping to delay the Communard forces for as long as possible, but were eventually beaten back. As shocked Berliners looked on, the Communard army paraded down the central archway of the Brandenburg Gate, an act formerly restricted to the Kaiser and his family alone, before organizing a choir to sing the Internationale as the famous monument was draped with Communard banners for all the world to see. The next days have seen Communard forces rounding up German soldiers and dignitaries, bringing them away in military police wagons. Verdun, Chemin des Dames, Somme, they have all been avenged. I really like my life right now. Come on, Germany, just die. Keel over and die, you know you wanna. You can push on the Austrian front now too, because they're panicking. We're already right outside Vienna. We took Vienna! Oh, blessed be. Yep, Austria's just straight up collapsed. Oh, that's gonna be some ugly, ugly borders to deal with. Give me one moment. There it goes. Please don't crash, game. Please don't crash, game. Please don't crash, game. Well, yep, there they go. And now Germany is chilling in Middle Africa. But that is something we will solve presently. Cannot believe it was that easy. Alright, let's see what we can grab. Alright, not too bad a haul. And then I shall be absolutely terrified of Russia. But I will be terrified of Russia later. There's work to be done. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There we go. And I'll show it a bit better once we mop up in Europe real quick. Okay, that's about as mopped up as that's going to get. Let me press the button. And here we have it. The beautifully redrawn map of Europe, with me restoring the natural borders of France. Germany restored to its natural state with 4 different Germanys. Murdered the Austrians, made the Balkans look really ugly, gave Italy basically everything it wanted, and then we'll have to deal with a certain Russian bear. But that's later's problem. Okay, so with the Reichspakt obliterated, now we need to deal with the Entente. Thankfully, the United States hasn't joined them yet, but I know that's just a matter of when, not if. Look at that! Italy has been reunited. Well, the two Sicilies still technically exist, but not for long. Congratulations, Benito Mussolini. No, I gotta be honest, even in this timeline, I don't feel like you gotta hand it to him. Well, I think that meant Japan declared war on us, which honestly is kind of fine. The Kuomintang aren't really in danger, so I feel like I can just kind of let them. Oh, yep, 2 Sicilies dead. My poor ships had to take the long way around. All right. Now that my navy is taking the long way around, let's see if we can do this. Wow. They, huh. Okay, well, looks like I'm not getting through that way. Yep, George is gone, but that's going to be Russia's. Quick push for Morocco, and if I land, I land, and if not, then I'll probably call it a night, and then we'll finish this on day 3. Oh, been slouching over all day. It's not good for me. All right, we have our beachhead. Ah, that's neat. So basically, we're setting up for a sort of alternate history Cold War between the communists and the Russians. Unfortunately, this gives me plus 50% war goal time. So, yes, Morocco is basically mine at this point. And then we push into my arch nemesis, Sand France. Hey, this is going to be the most miserable bout of attrition that I will ever have to deal with in my life. But we shall overcome. Oh, Sweden gone. Man, who could have predicted that Africa would be so terrible to push through? Me, I could predict that, because I did predict that. Finally making a little bit of progress. Come on. Yes! The fall of Algiers. The Algiers regime will never cause trouble again. Thank Christ. Oh. Oh my. The United States went to war with the Entente. If I take Tunis and I still have to go... Oh, thank God. Okay. Never mind. I was about to get really salty, but I didn't have to. Ooh. And France immediately capitulates. Excellent. That is all mine, thank you. And then I will crush Africa. And then hopefully the United States will crush Canada. And then everything will be hunky-dory. All right, Germany, you survived a surprisingly long time, but your time has come. Oh yeah, look at all these new, well, you'll see it once, you'll see it fully once Germany dies. But I've released a whole bunch of African states. Decolonization. Oh, and Canada and the US made a white peace, so nothing ever happens. Oh! That would appear to be my, my calling. Well, sweet. That makes things so much easier for me. Then it's just Canada and Japan that we've got to deal with. But it's getting late once again, so we will finish this. Day 3. All right, day 3. Let's finish this. So I have basically 2 options here. I can go for Canada immediately or go for Japan immediately and then work on the other when I'm done. Now, how on earth am I gonna get over there? Oh, I could probably help with South America too, now that I'm looking at it. Had to crush a couple Africans before I could move on to South America, though. This little bit of Nigeria is so stubborn right now. And there goes New England, which means the United States is probably going to join the Entente any day now, which will be good news for me, actually, because that means I can invade through Mexico. There we go. Nigeria is finally getting cleaned up. All right, so let's see if my plan comes together. Oh, that's interesting. As everyone's gearing up to kick Brazil's butt, it seems Venezuela wants to join the fun. Also, I hate that they stayed with the yellow when they became the US again. They couldn't have the decency to make themselves blue. Ugh. Also realized I never built any reactors. Whoops. Alright, thanks to Italy, we got a beachhead in Brazil, so let's push the advantage. And I've got my main force waiting right here next to America. Waiting for the day. Oh, wait, they're going Fortress America. They're not going to join the Entente. Well, then I guess I'll just have to justify a war goal on in the old-fashioned way. Oh. Thought that was Brazil for a second. Nope, Sardinia. Yeah, Italy, take it. There we go. Hey, well, it looks like Brazil's getting broken up. Oh, how the turntables in this timeline. Wang Jingwei has capitulated the Japanese puppet China. Truly, my Wang was stronger than people gave it credit for. I appreciate that German East Asia is just letting me trade with them, despite the fact that I killed their dad. All right, let me save. All right, let's see what we can do. Time to lag the game, calling so many allies in. Look at that. Oh, well, that's a problem. Maybe I should reload the save. We'll see where this goes first. Oh, and there go the Ottomans as well. I've been to this land before, once upon a time. Again, I'm half tempted to just kind of let them die. Oh, what am I saying? These are the Ottomans. They're not gonna be that tough. I love how much this game lags every time that I call my allies in. With any luck, Russia will be silent. The Ottoman Empire joined the Entente. That's pretty funny. Russia's destroyed Transamur, which means they're likely going to be turning towards me. Japan and them made a peace deal. Yep, and then they're going to war with Armenia. Nuts. I'm not joining that war. I cannot defend Europe right now. What? Why was I even part of this peace deal? Oh, because I was at war with Japan, that's right. Oh, Japanese took Nanjing. Yikes. Thankfully, the Ottomans seem like they're pushovers. Well, it's a good thing I have a couple tricks up my sleeve. They say that the phoenix rises from the ashes. There's gonna be a lot of ashes. Oh, that's not good. Those clever sons of guns. They naval invaded right behind me. And there he goes. My beautiful, strong Wang. God bless him. Right, that's looking like it's time to reload the save.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Can't believe I trusted Mexico to guard their ports. Alright, well now that I know ahead of time that Russia's got eyes on Armenia. Oh, now they're coming for Galicia this time. Sure. Either way, I guess it's time to crush the Russian bear. Sorry, Wang, you gotta work for your China again. I think you can do it though. Okay, it's go time. All right, so most of Eastern Europe is going to get bowled over while my army rushes to the front line. Galicia already capitulated, but look at the horde of troops coming to the front lines to help out. Truly, the Internationale unites the human race. All right, what happens if I push? We run into a brick wall, but I'm hoping we can, like, smash through it. We could not smash through it. All right, hold the line. A lot of ace pilots getting promoted today. I don't think there's any way out except through the meat grinder. So, I think I just got to accept that. See, we're already making some progress in near Poland. This is going to be tough, but necessary. All right, so 600, almost 700,000 dead people later, we've accomplished very little. And once again, we're seeing a little bit of progress on the line, just at the cost of God knows how many people. Well, we're making a bit of a breakthrough here in the south. On the bright side, my allies are doing pretty well in Scandinavia. This breakthrough's looking nice. Marching pretty far into Ukraine. I think we just took Kiev. Yeah, we did. Sorry, it's hard to tell with all the... Just look at this wall. Only thing I can hope for is that the meat grinder ends before I run out of manpower. Because, oh boy, am I running out of manpower. I've already lost 2 million men, and I'm on all adult serve already, so... But Poland's dead, at least. Oh yeah, it looks like we've definitely broken through. The Russians have got to be scrambling at this point. That port might be a little overworked right now. It is time for elections. And I mean, of course, we're sticking with our values. Please. Uh-oh. Okay, that fired twice for some reason. That scared me for a second. Do you think I can make this work? Yes. Yes, I can. Let me enjoy this real quick. Beautiful. Won't nuclear winter only make Moscow a more difficult target? You know what? That's a fair critique. We are inching our way closer to Moscow. Good God, this game is chugging right now. My goodness, we are swarming him now. Oh, we're about to get such a big encirclement too. Yes! Come on, I can hold this line. That's not a bad encirclement. God, I do wish I had America on my side right now. That would have made this so much simpler. Constantinople is now mine. Well, it's Bulgaria's, and by extension mine. Also, I just want to point out the totalists have total control. Alf Landon would be proud. We're right outside Moscow. Finland's gonna fall, Sweden's gonna fall, and soon Russia's gonna fall. We're right outside Moscow once again. And it's mine! The smoldering, irradiated ruins of Moscow is mine. Come on, game, what are you telling me? You telling me Russia's gone? Calculating peace conference effects. Come on. Yes! Alright, I want basically everything here. And you are going to let me have basically everything here. Okay. Ain't it beautiful? Okay. Let me try to help out China here. Deal with Japan first, and then we'll deal with Canada, and then hopefully we'll be done. Wait for the game to process once again. I thought about separating Siberia from Russia, but I feel like it's only right to restore Russia, considering the whole socialist thing. Just felt right to me. Not giving Russia all the USSR's territory, though. That would be silly. What? Why do I get the option to restore the Kingdom of Georgia? That doesn't sound right. Alright, let's go crush some Ottomans real quick, and then we'll help China. China can hold out that long, right? Look at that! Armenia is coming back into the world! Yeah, well, that was laughably easy to push through. Yep, Ottomans are pretty much done. There we go. Alright, now that the Ottomans are mopped up, let's go save China. Oh, well, that wasn't very nice. Guess I'm abandoning the China campaign and I'm moving to Mexico. Yep, here they come. Mexico, please hold out long enough for me to get there, at least. Looking pretty dicey on whether or not I can get there in time. Thankfully, allies are coming in from all over the world to try and stop them, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Yep, and there's no other ports on this side, so can't save Mexico. Fortunately, my other friends seem to have gotten there just in time, but like, come on, man. Yep. Okay. Well, they've managed to hold on to the Yucatan at least. So from there, I shall build my castle. Jesus, Brazil's super lost. Thankfully, the US did that thing where they reshuffle all their troops, so I'm just making super good headway into Mexico right now. Got Mexico City back. Looks like America finally remembered where they are again. Took a whole bunch of units off the front line so that they can guard the ports. I will not have what happened last time happen again. All right. We have officially crossed into American territory. I think they've moved all of their troops into Brazil, so I don't think they can stop me yet. Let's see how far in we can move before they realize what's going on. All right, I've gotten pretty far. It looks like they're finally waking up. Oh, maybe they're not. Because look, America's guarding all their ports, but they don't have their troops. This only serves to reinforce my belief that had we actually been in Mexico when the US declared war, we would have stomped them. Okay, maybe not stomped, but we would have done better. Looks like the Americans have finally figured it out. We got far, though. We're doing so well, we can't stop now. Oh, my poor armies in Brazil are gonna die. East Africa's under control, and Europe's not under invasion. God, they almost completely screwed me with Mexico. If it wasn't for the Yucatan, I probably would be screwed right now. I wouldn't be able to do anything. Our friends are here. From around the globe, they have come to help me take down the American beast. All right, I've managed to snake my way into California. So hopefully we could just kind of push up, just in the general direction of up, and maybe also east. How's China doing? Let's not focus on China. Well, we seem to be pushing up California at the very least, because there's nobody here. Like, I swear, I'm not even, like, deleting units or anything. See, like, console log is clear. I didn't touch any of this. Oh, I didn't even notice. They kept the capital in Sacramento. Yeah, nobody stopped me. This is the price of your hubris, America. This is the price you pay. Hey, we've made it so far up the west coast, we're almost to Canada. Finally. The front has kind of been brought to a standstill here. Yeah, I just remembered I could do this. Silly me. Should have done this a long time ago. Alright, get marching. Man, thank goodness I had a few of these in my back pocket, huh? Oh, this makes my life so much easier. And again. This is such a bloody war. Almost 24 million of mine to only 19 million of theirs. But hey, we're winning, so... And again. The nuclear bombs will continue until this war is won. I have caused so many casualties, and I've taken so many in return. Oh, this is a nightmare. It's almost midnight. I think we've finally broken them. We're almost to Chicago. Calculating peace conference effects. Please tell me that means it's over. Yes! Oh, thank God. All right. I want literally everything here because I deserve it. Look at these ships that I now own. Oh, look at that. All right. And now at long last, Canada. There he is. Louder with Browder. And this one's for me. Perfect. They decrypted our ciphers. Oh no. How will we ever recover? The king has fled Canada. Now the question is, will I immediately get Australasia in the peace deal too? Or do I have to go kill Australasia? Because I'm really not looking forward to that if that's the case. Yep, there goes Canada. So it looks like it's India that I need. Ugh, I should have helped Baraccia when I had the chance. Well, nothing to be done about it now. Very well. While we figure India out, let's deal with Japan. Alright, let's kick the Japanese out of China once and for all. Looks like Italy's already way ahead of me. If they can just get a port, which I don't think they're going to be able to, sadly. My allies have the right idea. Sadly, I am running out of ships. Took you a lot longer to get here this time, but Wang has done it. You know, sometimes it takes a long time to get your Wang up. It happens. Alright, well, I got the air superiority. So I'm going to cause a little bit of damage while I can, because I've got a few bombs to spare, you know, why not? It's so beautiful every time. Ooh, it would seem Japan did not like that. Making sure that things are ready for the time that I get there. When in doubt, rain nuclear hellfire. Alright, and then we've got the last contestants. Australasia and India. Oh, right, and I own this little bit of Korea too. Yeah, I'm keeping it. Really, I'm just gonna try and see if my allies can pull something out here, because I do not want to do these invasions myself. Tragically, they won't let me cap Hirohito, but I will do the next best thing and exile them from Japan. Well, it's a start. That's not gonna be good enough, though. Hey! Wang! What gives? Well, I'll give you Taiwan anyway. Maybe that'll make you happy. I think I might have a solution to my problem. Nobody cared about Afghanistan until I realized I could go through Afghanistan to get to India. I think that was the plan the Russians had, about 100 years ago. But, it'll work for me, I promise. I'm proud of my Wang. I'm sorry. I know I make these Wang jokes every single time, but I like them. Sue me. I'm sorry, did I read that right? The Republic of China declared war on Portugal? Oh, Wang, I love you. That brings you to war with the Entente. All right, you attack from the east, and I'll attack from the west. All right, it's do or die, and I don't intend to die. This is pretty ridiculous. Wow. I have too many puppets. That's what that meant. All right. Phase 1 of the plan worked like a charm. Okay. It is time to conquer India. I've been just about everywhere. This game has gone so long. I'm almost in 1951. I would be so miserable if I had to invade India without nukes right now. I'd never be able to do it. I'd just be sitting here forever. Looks like my allies are doing good with Australasia, though. So it's just India that I've got to crack. One final election for the scope of this game. And of course, the Cerealians shall stand on top. And we get the election twice for some stupid reason. Oh, that's interesting. I can help the Chinese with their half at least. Bomb a few more airports too. And again. See if I can move Wang along a little bit more. Ooh, things are looking good for me. We finally broke through those mountains. I think it's the writings on the wall for the Dominion of India. And Albert has fled to South Africa. Oh my goodness. God, I'm so close. Delhi's mine. Please just let it end. There's really nothing to do now but sit back and watch. I don't even have very many nukes anymore, so I can't just carpet nuke them. They're not even halfway to capitulation. This is gonna suck to watch, but such is my lot in life. When I decided to play Kaiserreich. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I feel like the end is finally in sight. Yep, the Entente has collapsed. Finally, finally, finally. Let me be free. Please, let me be free. I'm very happy right now. And it's over. I guess technically the West Indies Confederate. I don't care. I don't care. Let me just release these countries real quick and then we'll wrap it up. All right, and there we go. From Washington to Paris to London to Moscow and beyond. We have secured world revolution. And on that note, at 2 in the morning, we are finally done. That was a fun game. I really liked that. I wish it was shorter. but I really like that. Fun fact, I actually tried to play a France game quite a long time ago, like before the Germany tree came out, and got destroyed. Germany just steamrolled me immediately. So I didn't put that video out. But this video I can put out. Yay! Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, hit the sub button. It really does help me out a lot, and I will see you next time.